Hola, bienvenidos. ¿Cómo están ahora? So, I want to take the day today. It's a slow day. Right now it's 40 degrees outside, so it's kind of cold for us here in Texas. I can guarantee you it's going to be 70 tomorrow, though. But that's why I got the hoodie on today. The weather's changing every day. But I got some questions about my van layout. Everybody likes, van tours and stuff, so I'm gonna do one right now. It's not super special, I don't think, but there's been updates that I did to it, and I kind of just want to show it for the guys that asked, and also because I'm planning on ripping out a lot of this stuff and changing over the way I do things, and this will serve as like a before, and then when I update everything, I'll do that after shot. But that'll be later in the year because I'm going to go slowly and buy things that I need to make sure that they work for what I need. And I'm going to put together a new system. I'm going to try out the Packout system for things. I'm getting kind of tired of the shelf layout that I have. It works great. This layout that I have right now, I've had it for like a year or so, and it's worked great. It's been very efficient. So if you guys like anything you see, you can take ideas from it. If you like anything, mounts or tools or anything you see, check the Amazon link because I keep everything in there. And this is just to kind of show how I laid it out. I'm very happy with it. I just want to try something different, so I'm gonna end up ripping this out. I might get a new van, so I gotta figure that out first. If I'm gonna get a new van, then that'll be easier because I got a blank canvas and I can just set up that and then leave this for the next guy, whoever gets this van. Yeah, I had already ripped out one shelf. I don't know if I had that in the last van tour. I did a van tour before, but I might have already ripped that out. So I did that, and right now I'll show you what it looks like. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. Welcome back, guys. Alright guys, so if you see a mess, excuse it. You're gonna see what my van looks like on a daily basis because I did not really plan this. I just decided, since it was slow, that I was gonna do a van tour. So we'll start in the back. I got extension cords. I got a 50 and 100, and they are hanging on the back because I got the little cage on the window. I got a rope. One end has an open hook, and the other end has a carabiner, like an extra large one. And eventually I'll show you guys how I did this. If you guys know, my brother did this. I haven't asked him. He reinforced it basically, and I can carry like compressors and a bunch of things by myself that used to be very heavy. I don't know, this thicker rope just makes it a lot easier. I got a 50-foot hose. I prefer expandable, so I got this at Home Depot. I'm missing a hose because I popped one. So I had a 100-foot one here, and it popped. I was kind of careless with it, and I rubbed it against something on the side of a building, and it popped it. So then I got this one, which is a flat hose basically. So it saves me space, but it's still kind of like a pain to roll up and stuff. So that's just like my backup hose if I really need it. Because these, if you don't have enough water pressure, these suck. I love them, but if you don't have enough water going through them, they don't expand. So that's why this is here. This will give you 100 feet no matter what. It's just really big, so I gotta replace that hose. So that's the only thing I'm missing there. These cable cuff pros are from Home Depot. So basically, I don't know, I can show you this one, I guess. You push down on it and it opens up, and then you just close it and it clicks in place and it'll lock. So I have those all on these, and the little end is like a hook, serves as a hook. So just put them on there and they hang, and they never fall off. They're good. I've never had one come off. And these are something I got at Home Depot. This already came with the van. It had you can hold cans here, so I have a coil coater, for those units that we have off the coast. Penetrating oil is what I like to use, and then my Hvacr coil cleaner that I use on like reach-ins. That's basically what I use that for. And on this side, I don't have much. I just have my flame-resistant blanket. It's held on by magnets. And this is kind of cool. It's 6 to 8 feet extension. Has 3 sockets. And then 2 USBs right there. And has a little hook. So this is cool for vacuum pumps, recovery machines, stuff where you just need a little extension. Or you can throw it on your extension cord to get you some extra plugs. So that's kind of cool. I put these back here with a little, I don't know what you call it, cable tie, the little flexible one, because I didn't like having them in the shelf over there. So I got sandcloth and my silver tape, my shirt tape, foam tape, that all goes there. Here I wanted to have 2 tanks, so I mean 2 racks. So I got this one, and it holds a recovery for each refrigerant that we use, and then the the 134. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this on my next layout because we're not really recovering that much anymore. Basically, and the reason is I might be able to get away with 2 because one of them was for 134. So I have one for 404 and for 410. This one I was using for either 134 or R22. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to downsize to maybe 2, the ones that I use the most, and then I'm not even using 134 anymore. This tank has been there forever. I think I've only used it to charge up the AC on the van. If any of the guys need charge up, I use that. So I might be able to get away with getting rid of a couple of tanks, and then we'll see if I can downsize or if I still need the 2 racks. I got extra copper here. I'm gonna need to buy some soon. We've been doing some repiping lately. And then on this side, I got this cool little rack from I think Amazon, and it's supposed to have acetylene, but I carry that upright over there. But I can carry my oxygen, my nitrogen, and then 3 tanks. So I got 407, 410, and 404. 407 is just what I've been liking. I can use that on AC and refrigeration, because we've tried 427 and some other ones, and they don't work for us at least. And then we're still using those 2 the most. So yeah, we're trying to get rid of all the R22 systems, and if we can't, then we convert them to that. And then over there I got the little oil change canister. It's not, you don't have to do an oil change if you use the it's a little canister that converts it, makes it compatible with the oil that's already in the R22 system, and then you can just drop in your refrigerant. So that's what we're doing. Got my Fieldpiece scale hanging right here, and then this is magnetic, so when I'm weighing something, I weigh it back here, turn that on, and I can weigh my refrigerant before I go, and then when I'm done, weigh it, get my difference, and I know how much to charge them. Got my Tech Pack backpack back here. I used to clip it in another place, but I just threw one of these on there and clipped it to the shelf. When I need it, take it off, put it back. Got my knee pad here, so when I'm reaching for parts, can just, get my knee on there and then reach in. Most of the stuff that I need is going to be on the end, so I can grab stuff here, grab some parts here, and that's how I do that. So I guess let's start on this side. So we got rags. I keep a box here. This is going to be just filter dryer stuff, so I use these for reach-ins. I got some small ones if I got to go original. Then I got a bunch of sizes that we use. Our supply house is switching from Danfoss to Sporlan, so that's why I got some over there. And then we'll continue. Alright, so this was my trial on like I guess a Packout system, but it's not a Milwaukee. So in here, and I do like these, they're Tafco, I believe is the name, from Lowe's. So wire connections here and some fuses. I'm low on these, but all that, some spare wire, you know, different electrical things that I need, they go in there. And then I got another one of PVC couplings and stuff, so when they stack on one another, they don't slide off. And if you need to, you can lock them in. Did I lock it? So then, like, you can put them together. So that's why I liked them. Even if they're not latched, they will not fall off. I've had them on here, like I said, for like a year. I've been using this layout, so that's cool. I just grab them when I need to refill, or if I don't have a connection that I need, I just grab it. My PVC, it's the same thing. So that's what I was using, but I do want to try the Packout and maybe mount them somewhere else, because in here I got to get in the van to get them. I got a bunch of gloves that I've tried, don't really like, but I'm not going to throw them away. So a bunch of gloves that I have here. This is just like a toolbox of spare tools, because sometimes I buy like the pack and I don't like everything that's in the pack. They go in there. Or if I get a new tool, the old ones go in here. So I got 3 of these toolboxes. And these are just Dollar Tree toolboxes, so they held up fine. I'm not taking them down, they just stay there. Spare parts, I need to just dump these at the warehouse. Bag that I don't use from Milwaukee. Old boards, like I said, I need to... This is why I don't like shelving that much, because it gets disorganized and you start throwing trash up here. So even though that's not trash, I would probably keep it, because I do keep... Sometimes I keep the old parts off a working unit if they just want to replace it or they want to get rid of it, but the stuff worked fine. And I'll use them. I'll mark them for like emergency, or I'll mark used. And then we can like use them to test if we're not sure or something, or if I can't get the part, I can put a used part in the meantime and then get them a new one and then come back. So that's what I use that for. Then I have a belt that I love using. It's the A-Link. So these are linked together and you can make any size you want. I've used it a bunch to get me out of a jam. I usually use them on the weekends. So like if I don't have the right belt size, because I have a few here, but I don't like to carry every size because they're, you know, they can be pretty random. That saves me on the weekend or after hours, and then I can go back and get the original belt another day, like on a Monday or something. And then in the next bin, well, I got drop cloth there. Haven't had a chance to try this yet. I got a turbo easy start. It's for like a residential when you need to jump start the compressor and it won't start. Usually that will get it started. I got some ice machine parts here, some sensors, valves, probes, different ice machine parts there. This is my walk-in stuff, I believe. There's an extra dryer that I just threw here that didn't fit up there. That's why I'm kind of trying to change out from this. There's timers back there. We got a dual pressure switch or control. Some heaters. On the next shelf down here, more walk-in parts. So back there is just some spare parts that I had. They're like hoses. These are all my pressure controls that I prefer to use for easy swaps. So these are the kind that you just screw on That saves me a bunch of time. So I got basically one of each that I need, and 2 high side ones. One's a manual reset with the button, cap tubes, solenoid coils, which I think I'm low on. Yeah, I don't have the Emerson one right now, so I need to go get that. These are all the Sporlan type. Some more spare boards. I think this is just a spare freezer controller that I probably won't ever use. Motors, like I'm a small business, so I can carry 1 or 2 of everything and get away with it. So I got 2 condenser motors. They're universal. These are usually the ones that we need. There is a couple other different ones that we need, but for the most part I can get away with that. And then the 9721s by Hvacr save me. So we use that a lot for refrigeration. That extra bag there is just there. And these are the things that I need to get rid of too. This is also spare parts. I need to dump that at the warehouse. I got a sprayer here. And my map gas. Spare tank of acetylene. Alright, so now let's go to the other side, which is probably going to be the messier side. Got my fish for electrical. Got my hydraulic tube expander. So I just have these in place with this for now. So I got my tube expander and my Milwaukee wet vac. They hold together nicely when up here together, so just do that. And down here I got my compact tubing bender and my leak detector. So these, since they're both Hilmor, they kind of like sit together like that, so they don't really fall out. But like if I'm on a rough road, I put this on there because they can fall out. So that's that. I got my gloves here, and then all of that's just spare crap that I don't need. Spare meters, spare like cases for things that I don't even use, extra bins. I don't need that stuff, so that's why I want to get rid of the shelf. I think I can get away with kind of combining a lot of this stuff together, and then give me a whole bunch of real estate in my van back. Got the old school big blue that I found in our warehouse. It's not even blue anymore, or I don't know if it was always blue, but Refrigeration Technologies, I do have the one that I use over there. And then I got a tool bag up here that has like hammers and different miscellaneous big tools that I carry. So I put them in there. Pulley pullers and stuff. So got that. WD-40, extra sand cloth, extra Refrigeration Technology wet rag. Bunch of spare stuff up here. So that's why I'm like, that's why I have this here. This is a cart that I use. So this folds out. If you guys have not seen it, I do have it in my tool link. So that's why I have it here, because like this I do not use. It's just crap. Like spare wrenches, spare sockets, like stuff that I don't use really at all. It could be considered trash, so that's why that's there. I don't need that section. I just need this. So I'm gonna change some stuff, and I already got a lot of ideas, so stay tuned for that. Down here, if you guys do any kitchen work, cardboard is your best friend. So I keep some spare ones there because they don't always have some. Got my Hyper Tough dolly here, and then this is just like a Harbor Freight one that in case we need to carry some stuff, some machines, put them under. This one I use for compressors because it folds out and it's like a little flatbed. So I use that for compressors, some tools if I need to. But for like torches and that kind of setup, I use the cart. That's what I love that cart for. Alright, so continuing on the other side. Over here I got some spare shirts. That's just because like I work in kitchens, I get super dirty and greasy, so that's what that's for. Sun hat for the hot days. And then I want to figure out a better system, but I got a bucket here for PMs, maintenance. So I got my blower in there. I got like some of the works pressure washer stuff in there, and I got the wand here to I use it also to de-ice coils, but if we're washing and I can't get to it, that's good to have. That's the wand for the pressure washer. That's in case I don't have water access and I need that. So I have one of these buckets. Well, I got two just in case, but one of them has a shoulder strap on it. So yeah, one has a shoulder strap, so I throw everything I need in there and I put it over my shoulder and take it up on the roof. And that's how I do that. So that's just my maintenance bag. Got a Vito cargo tote. That's when I got to take a bunch of motors up, some heavier equipment. I put that up, or I get that on the roof with this. I have a ladder back here, but I'm using these from like Walmart. They're supposed to be like for those garage rails, but I have this here. It's not perfect, but it fits in the little slot, so it doesn't come off. It rattles up and down, but it won't come off. So I'm not really using these over there. I just bought those. And then I have the little hook one, and I just place that up there. It holds it fine. It doesn't rattle around too much. I don't hear it, so that's how I put that little step ladder up. All right, so now I cut one of those compressor holders. I just throw it back here. I don't have a spot for it to carry your compressors, your scroll compressors. And then my Fieldpiece stuff. So got my recovery. Love this vacuum pump. I just got it. And then I got a bag here that has hoses, True Blue hose. This is a Yellow Jacket, I believe, a 3/8 hose. And my it carries my micron gauge too from Fieldpiece. All the Schrader remover tools. Everything I need to vacuum is in that bag. So I just come and grab those two things after I recover. And then this is holding this in place. So I started using toolboxes. So we got up here, we got some spare stuff, spare capacitors, nothing special. This one, same thing. I don't like using that leak die, but it's there in case I ever need it. It's a kit. Spare piece, spare tools, spare zip ties. I got a socket set there. So since it's in the back, I don't like to put anything that I would use every day, because it's hard to get to from the door. I got my books down there. I don't have a better spot for them yet. So those are HVAC books. That Ryobi bag. Yes, I used to have Ryobi. It carries all my drill bits and screws, spare stuff. So if I know I'm going to be drilling and stuff, I grab that. This is my cleaner crate. So I got spare cans there. I got a bunch of these Venom packs. These are really cool. Easy to store versus having a whole bunch of like these canisters. This is that New Bright. It's a different brand. I hardly use it anymore. I hate getting it on me. I prefer to use these, safer ones. These microchannel ones. So, vacuum pump oil. The sprayer for the cleaner. And then I got umbrellas. So that's the one that I had fixed. I did a video on that one. And this is my personal one. That's one that a coworker broke. I was able to fix it with a new umbrella. Like I said, that's mine. Down here, I've been loving the toolbox setup. So here, I hated locking this, so I just put a magnet here so that when I put this in, it just holds it so this doesn't open. So up here I got temp controls, walk-ins, digital, mechanical, reach-in stuff, digital, mechanical, some T-stats for AC. Oh, this is what I was talking about when you're trying to convert an R22 and you're doing a retrofit. That's what you throw in the system and it gets it ready. And then down here, just screws and nuts, PVC cutter, labels, some spare stuff, a key for the water access, to clean the torch tips, universal socket, some spare parts here. If you guys use water hoses, having a shut off is great. So I carry them on the hoses, but I also have spares. Next one is more spare stuff, some capacitors, piercing valves, sensors. These wedge pumps are really good to pick up walk-in doors for walk-in coolers and freezers. If you're aligning the door or changing hinges, that's what we use, so we don't need a whole bunch of help. You can do it by yourself with that. Spare sockets and stuff. And down here I got all my parts that I can grab and go. Contactors, transformers, relays down here. And they're all marked on top, so I know if I need like a 24 volt 2-pole, I just grab it real quick. And yeah, I've been liking that. It's by the door, so I can just reach in and grab it. So as you can tell, I like magnets, right? So I got that. I got the subco magnet for the water. This was already here, but I used it to put an infrared there. I got my Morph headlight hanging there. Milwaukee battery charger. Another magnet hook holds some keys. This is what I film with. I carry everything that I film with in here. Tripod, mounts, action camera, which I know I need to use more for my videos. Big Blue. I like these little chameleon holders. So they're little tank holders, but Big Blue fits nicely. Map gas right here. For when I work on walk-ins and I cut the power, I use these because they are magnetic, so I can throw them on the wall. And you can also get the tripod, which I want to get for this one, but I usually just mount it somewhere. Got this little holder from Harbor Freight for gloves. This is that tool pouch that I want to start using for like quick calls when I gotta change out like a contactor. I just need a screwdriver and a meter or something. So just hanging on a little magnet hook. If you want to make it magnetic though, like on this one, I drilled out the hole because there's 2 holes. You can drill it out and make it bigger, and then you can put one of these magnets from Amazon on there. But that one I wanted to use a belt clip, so I didn't do that to that one, because you can put these magnets that have little nuts on them. That's what I did with that one. That way when I change out this tank, I just remove it. Got some more magnets here. This one holds my tool pouch, so I just clip it when I'm done and it stays there, it doesn't fall over. And I've shown this plenty of times, but my canister has magnets, so I hold extra rods in there. This is a Packout, so I got a cleat on that. One will hold it. That's my brazing kit. And then my torches have magnets. They never fall over. Don't have to worry about strapping it in. And another canister for the turbo torch. Like I said, you can tell that I love magnets, so that goes on there. And then my hoses are hanging on the door, so I always keep a digital and one analog as the backup, but I prefer to use probes. So alright, so for the cabin now, I don't think it's that special, but over here I keep a bunch of like manuals, just literature on the brands that we use. I don't like to throw them away, So that's what that's for. Got my Gorilla gloves of choice up here, so I just grab them when I get down. It's a little dirty right now, but let's see. So up here, hang my masks. I got a little phone holder for myself. This I got like at Walmart. It's just a little holder that I use for my pens. You always need pens. Sunflower seeds are good to have for long drives. It keeps you awake if you're eating those on a drive and you're tired. Bad habit of throwing receipts up there. I need to get a folder for that stuff. Can see that I'm starting to buy Packout stuff there. Hang my Toro glasses there. Got a jacket. I use another one of those chameleon holders for a sanitizer bottle, so I just use that every time I come in here. Put up a little rack there to hold some hats and a little first aid kit. Got some magnets up here. I keep a little bag for my trash there. These are refrigeration technology wipes. I use those to clean up. Extra sanitizer. I keep my Klein cooler here because I use it as a table. You can tell it's kind of dirty, but if I need to eat in my van, I just pop that open and it's a little table for myself. I keep snacks and then a big water bottle there, and that stays in place. I have it wrapped around the seat belt there. Then I have a water jug that I usually carry with me, so it has hooks there. I fill that up and I take it. That needs to go back in my bag. I just threw it there. And then usually what I do is I always change out the stereo. So I put in a touchscreen. It's a cheap one from Walmart. Didn't want to put too much into it, but it's Bluetooth, so I use my phone. So I'm big on this for long drives. So I can play my music. I didn't want to go crazy. I didn't hide it, but the wiring goes there. So I got a backup camera and a subwoofer. So like if I put it in reverse, we have a camera there. So safety reasons for that. I use it a lot. And then back here, we got a subwoofer. So I got another Dollar Tree toolbox. Keeps all my napkins and plastic utensils because I eat in here a lot. And then I got a subwoofer there. It's just a little all-in-one. It has an amp built in. And I got a router here because I use a printer for wireless printing. So this is a little compact HP one that I can throw back here. And there's a inverter there, so when I want to print, that turns on the printer and the router, and I can do that. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little van tour from the kitchen refrigeration side. That's what I mostly do. So, and then like I said, a small business, so I don't carry like 10 motors and all the different sizes and everything. I try to keep universal parts. So it's going to be a lot of aftermarket sometimes, and I just keep what I need. So like 1 or 2 of everything is pretty good for me. And if I need anything else, I just go to a supply house. That's just how we do business. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will be answering them during the videos now on service call videos, so we can do that. And as of recording this, I am like a few subscribers away from 2,000, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've been on YouTube for like about a year, so for me that's pretty cool. I didn't go viral or anything, so we kind of built this up. For the most part, a lot of you guys watch the videos consistently, so I really appreciate that. I think the views are awesome, and the feedback's great. So a lot of you are positive. You like what we do here on the channel. I'm getting opportunities now, so I'm pretty happy about that. So before this video, I think there's going to be a couple of sponsored videos, so please go check those out. We got some sponsorships from Hvacr. If you guys are looking for software to do invoicing, I have a link. You get 2 weeks free and you get a 20% discount, so check that out. And then also check out my Fieldpiece videos. Those were sponsored by Fieldpiece. Super happy about that. And that's all thanks to you guys, the guys that watch. You can support the channel in different ways. Amazon links. I did set up like Patreon. I do have merch. I'm gonna order some new ones. I made some new designs, but I don't really care if that stuff sells. The easiest thing you can do is just watch the videos and leave a like or a comment or a dislike, whatever. It helps. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And look here, we got a package. So I'm pretty sure this is from Eric's. Yeah, I can already see. Let me open this up real quick. So yeah, this is Eric's. I don't know if you've seen my video on them. I did install one of these outlets, and I did win their competition. So thanks to anybody who voted for me. So I won a lot of their products as well. If I don't use them all, because I don't know, they sent me, I think 10. I don't know if they're going to send me more. I think I won like a year's worth. If I don't need them all, or if they send me more, I'm going to give them away. If you guys do residential, this is really good for residential work. It gives you a nice professional outlet or appearance on the outlet. And it's weatherproof. It's like to keep the water out. It's sealed, and then they give you the little cover for the lines also. So they give you some examples there of and I see a lot of this stuff too. And then that's what it looks like with their product. So they give you the outlet, and then this goes over the line set to weatherproof it from the sun. So that's kind of cool. And I think they're going to be at AHR. I'm going to be at AHR too. So if you guys are going to be there at Vegas for the AHR convention, HVAC convention, I don't know what else to call it, I will be there. So if you guys are going, I'll see you there. I will try and be there all 3 days. I will stop by Eric's, Solder World. I'm going to stop by all the major booths. I'm going to be at the HVAC Tactical Awards show also. So if you guys are going to any of those, I will be there. And if you see me, just say hi. I plan on vlogging, so even if you don't go, you'll see a video come out after this about my time there. And then if you guys are there, I'll take video and photos. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. I know I already got a lot of people on Instagram that were like saying we should meet up, and a lot of people want to meet. So I'm hoping to meet a lot of the YouTubers there, a lot of the Instagram guys there from all the HVAC stuff. So I will be there as much as I can, and I'll be in Vegas. So I'll be there the 31st through the 2nd, I believe. So come out, see you guys.